start off with, what we're going to do is you're going to tell me when to stop. Okay, you're going to cut the deck right there. All right, so we'll go ahead and set that there so you can see it for now. The reason I wanted to give you this page is and tell you what I'm about also has a little bit to do with the name, the Magic Junkie. The reason I chose that is because it's fun, it's a play on words, and it has a little bit of meaning because I actually was a junkie. I am an addict in recovery. I've been clean of all drugs and alcohol for almost 3 years now. But back in the day, man, before I got to this place, I was hopeless, lost. I would take from anyone, hurt anyone, give everything I had away, all the way up to the point to where I was homeless, and living on the streets, literally like in soup kitchens and stuff. And I've been to jails and institutions, but that there was nothing more scary than actually living on the street with people who live on the street in that group of community. There's a lot of people with mental illnesses and things like that. And while I was out there doing my thing, um, I learned a lot of skills that were bad that I used to continue to use. Uh, like lying, cheating, and stealing. Uh, but luckily, I was able to find some people to help me get through it, right? And the best way I could describe that process to you is with a story, right? There was this addict who stuck in a hole, and no matter what he did, he couldn't get out of that hole. The more he tried, the deeper the hole got. Until one day, a businessman came by, and the addict said, "Hey, can you please help me? I'm stuck in the hole and I can't get out." The businessman gives him some investment advice and some money. The addict is truly grateful, but he's still stuck in the hole. And then, and a few days go by, then a religious man or a preacher comes by, and he says, and the addict says, "Hey, can you please help me? I'm stuck in this hole." The preacher prays with him, talks to him about God. The addict is truly grateful, but he's still stuck in the hole. A few more days go by, and then another addict comes by. The first addict says to the second addict, "Hey, can you help me, please? I'm stuck in this hole." The second addict, without thinking, jumps in the hole. Doesn't say a word, just jumps in the hole with him. The first addict is surprised. He says, "What are you doing? Now we're both stuck in this hole." And the second addict said, "It's okay because I've been here before and I know the way out," right? And that was the key to me. I had to find a bunch of people who had been in the hole that I had been in and had people show them how to get out so they could teach me how to get out. And that can kind of apply in all areas of life with like magic and stuff like that. You can find people who have been there and can help you, right? Because until you've lived a certain situation or walked a mile in that person's shoes, you might not know. um, but I want to pause right there and go ahead and show you this magic trick we set out, right? So you cut to a card, okay? This is your card. Remember it? Okay. So I'm going to burn myself for your enjoyment. You don't get that on everyday magic. All right, so here we go. Let it get heated up pretty good. All right. One, two, and three. Ooh, that wasn't good, guys. I think it's already starting to form a blister. Yup. All right. Well, anyway, so what I want you to do is I want you to think of your card, all right? Think of it. Really, really keep it there in your mind. Now look deep into the flame. Imagine you can see the card sitting on top of the flame, right? Okay, imagine it's just sitting there so I could pluck it out. You ready? Dang, that hurts even more when you already got a blister. But the blister is actually starting to do something weird. You see that? What's that look like to you? Hmm, crazy. I don't know. Um, so back to the story about me being a crazy person. So I found those people who helped me get out of the hole, and they taught me how to be an adult. They taught me how to live, how to be happy, and how to find passion in other things. Because before, the only passion I had was drugs. I was in music for a little bit, but I slowly became a musician who dabbled in drugs, and then a drug addict who dabbled in music, and finally just a drug addict, right? And while I was using, I would, I could pick up things here or there, but they didn't hold my interest. The only thing that held my interest was drugs. Drugs were the answer for me and for a lot of other addicts. They made me feel, they got rid of all my fear. They got rid of all my self, all of the fear of worthlessness. They made me have self-esteem, which is crazy, right? And I couldn't stop. No matter what I did, no matter how bad I wanted to, I could not stop at the end. Um, but I found people who could help me stop and help me to find new passions and help me to find new ways of coping and new answers and how to learn to live life and accept life on life's terms, right? Um, but yeah, guys, and that's why that's brought me to magic. It's one of the passions that I now have. I always kind of liked, but it's something I can focus on now, in the down times or when I get bored or stuff like that. And I could take it to people because in recovery, I've gotten the opportunity to, I work in treatment center. I get to go into other rehabs and speak to other suffering addicts, and then I have the community of people that help me get clean. And it's amazing and it's so rewarding to truly get to give away what was so freely given to me. And that's awesome, and I want to be able to connect with other people like that, not just addicts. And that's where magic to me comes in, is I can really bring an awe and a wonder to people who may not know anything about addiction. And I could be doing a trick to a random stranger and share a little bit of my story, and that person could be in that very moment struggling with what I struggled with, and maybe I could help them or show them a way to find help. And with that being said, guys, before we get out of here, I do want to show you one last trick, okay? This is just a regular bicycle deck of cards. I'm going to shuffle through it, kind of show you that they're all different. All right, that was bad. Let me do it one more time. All right, so I'll shuffle the deck up a little bit. Sorry, they're new, so they're kind of stumbling around on me. All right. Now what I want you to do is say stop, okay? Right there. Okay, that is your card. All right, don't forget it. Okay, so I'm going to set it right back down. And we'll go ahead and fill it the rest of the way up. I'm going to let go of the deck so I can't be holding like a break or a special spot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the top card. All right, the top card is now the Six of Hearts. All right, so we got the Six of Hearts. We're going to set it right back down there, and then we're going to take it off right back off the top, and just a little tap, and then boom, there's your card. But we're not done yet. We're going to take your card right there, because I could have done something sneaky when the cards were all face down, but I'm going to let you watch your card this time, right? So as you see it, I'm going to cut about halfway up the deck. All right, and we're going to sandwich your card. See how it's sandwiched right there in the middle of the deck? Now you can still see it. There's your card, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to see what the next top card is, since we changed it up a little bit. The next top, ooh, it's the Ace of Spades. Now let's keep looking at your card. So we're going to take that Ace of Spades, all right, and we're going to set it right here. Now, just so you know I didn't do anything sneaky, there's your card still, right there in the center of the deck. You can see right there. So I'm going to take my hand, which is completely empty, and I'm going to cover up that card. Now we're going to take your card and press it down onto my hand, just like so. With a little bit of magic and a little bit of hope, let's see what happens. The Ace of Spades is under my hand, but with a snap, the Ace of Spades comes to the top of the deck, and your card ends up under my hand. Thank you guys so much for watching this and the support. I hope that this page is able to grow, because it's become an important passion to me, and I would love to be able to reach different people and provide joy and just wonder, to as far as I could do. So if you would please hit the like button, follow the page, share this video. It would mean so much to me. It would help me out more than you could possibly know. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful day.